Hey friends, it is all happening this weekend in Ozark. A night at the museum and Cruisin the Square is happening Friday and Saturday night in Ozark. Here with all the info is Shelly Treese and Michelle Hare. Great to see y'all.
You too. Thanks.
Good to see you. So, you guys are always doing something in Ozark.
We're trying.
Always. So what's happening Friday and Saturday?
Friday night, the Christian County Museum is doing the Night at the Museum, which is going to be a super cool event if you're into history. And then Saturday, we're going to kick it off with the Drag City Cruise in Sparta. So Sparta is also a main street with Ozark. And then they'll come down 14 Highway to 3rd Street. All the classic cars will, and then load on the square. And then we'll do our event, Cruisin the Square. And fish fry.
Very cool. Now, I want to rewind to Friday, Night at the Museum. I think of the movie. Do the statues and all the historical figures come to life? What is happening with Night at the Museum?
That'd be fun, wouldn't
That'd
it?
be so fun.
Yeah. Linda with the museum was on yesterday in the afternoon, and she kind of explained a little bit. They'll have some guest speakers that will talk about historical facts in Ozark. Then Wayne Glenn, the record collector, he'll be there. He'll be the big guest speaker and talk about really cool things that happen in Ozark.
And so where is that though?
It's located on the square.
On the square. Okay, so on the square.
Square.
If you want to participate in that. And
Yes.
then how many classic cars are you anticipating for Saturday? Oh, there's the flyer right there, guys.
Yeah, that's
Museum.
the museum one. Over 100 cars. I'm going to go on the safe side and say over 100, but I've heard up to 200.
Wow.
And I only have 161 parking spaces, so this could be really
You're like,
fun.
well, so let's keep it over 100, but less than 161.
Yeah.
I was going to say, my fiance is a huge car fanatic, especially classic cars. So if we were
Yes.
interested in coming, is it free admission?
Yes,
Is it-
ma'am. Yep.
Okay.
Free event, and the only thing is we're doing a fish fry,
Okay.
and tickets are not tickets, but the plates are $15.
Okay.
What
for
comes with that
adults.
fish?
Everything you can think of, almost. There's like corn fritters and jalapeno poppers. And, I mean, everything.
slaw. I love slaw.
Yeah. Lambert's is going to donate the coleslaw.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it'll be really good.
Okay, so are you raising money for anything in particular?
Well, our money goes back to the organization itself, and it helps just to kind of promote the different businesses on the town. Not promote the businesses, but just help
Yeah.
with the economic vitality and give things back to the square and make it nice down there for everybody. So.
And the construction is
And,
done.
yeah, construction
The
is
square is done in Ozark. If you haven't been, you need to go check it out, right?
It's beautiful. Yeah.
And support those businesses as well, right there on the square and the surrounding areas.
Right.
Yeah, they're rebounding from all the construction. It was a hard time for them, so
It lasts a little longer than anticipated.
everything does with construction.
Yeah.
Which is
So
true.
it's like a never-ending project.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you tell us about the Historic River District, what you do?
So what I do is I'm on the promotions chair committee, and I just help Shelly and others put on these fun events for people in the Ozarks. I do have a business on the square as well, so I just, I really like to be involved with all of that. And so I just think it's a fun time, and it's a good time to get community involved and just have fun. Just, fun, free events that people can go to have a good time.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm going back to the classic cars because I know that my fiance, I'm going to tell him he's going to be really excited. So what time does that all start? Because you said it goes from day into kind of afternoon, nighttime.
Yep. Sparta's is from 2 to 5.
Okay.
And then they'll start cruising down 14 about 5:10ish,
Okay.
and then load onto the square about 5:15, 5:20.
Okay.
Oh,
Then we're till 5 to 9. Ours is 5 to 9.
Okay.
The fish fry will start at 5:30, and then Buff Lamb and the Arrested will start playing at 6.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what group is that again?
Buff Lamb and the Arrested.
Oh, that sounds
So-
nice.
So music, food,
Food.
classic cars,
Yes.
camaraderie.
Yes, and the museum is doing a thing on Buff Lamb. He was
Oh.
a sheriff in Christian County that was very well known.
Wow.
He was he was a lawman. It was very, and so a lot of people liked him. Some people didn't.
Oh, I wonder why, though. I'm all about the law. Keep
Yeah.
the law in
Right?
order.
Yeah.
Law and order.
So-
Well, and it's funny because before we were talking about the show Ozark versus, the actual Ozarks and Ozark itself. So for people that, like myself, might be new to the area, what all does Ozark have to offer?
So many things.
Yeah.
We
Like-
have lots of shopping too, and we have lots of fun little areas in the town. You don't really have to come to Springfield, which there's nothing wrong with Springfield, but it's just everything you need is right there. And
We
it's
have
just a
Finley
fun
Farms.
little-
Oh, I've heard of Finley Farms. I have not been yet.
Yeah, we have a cave.
Okay.
So we have a lot of trails. We have
little
everything.
streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to do, a lot of nature, and people around here love the nature aspect as well. But I'm curious, can you just tell me, what business do you have on the square?
Oh goodness.
Are you allowed to say?
I don't know. Am I allowed to say?
I say go for it.
I think
It's
so.
I was
Ozarks
curious.
Crafters Unique Boutique.
Okay, Crafters Unique Boutique. I love that. We both were just crafting a minute ago.
Well, there you go.
Well, you should come back in and craft with us.
Heck yeah, I would.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I could have used you earlier this
We were just
earlier
making
last hour.
a bouquet.
Making bouquets for my rehearsal dinner. Mine's horrible. His is great because
love
he is
that.
crafty. I am not.
One more time, what's the information for the event, Friday and Saturday, where they can get all the information?
I would go to the Christian County Museum Facebook page or website, Historic River District
Historic
Facebook
River.
page or website.
Okay, perfect.
How much
Yeah.
fun.
I know. You'll probably see me and the
I would
cars.
love to.
My fiance may try to steal. I don't know. I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
just
He would not do that.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back. We've got Springfield's Best coming up after this. Don't go anywhere.
It's gonna be so fun. I can't
Yeah.
come to your, I had no idea.
Yeah.
was
It's
business
been
square.
so I started in the basement of my home like always.